Hi everyone, it's Clark, and this is our first YouTube video without the writing sprint. An actual video. Rejoice. Rejoice. I thought for this week, since I'm on my reading grind, I thought why not only read BookTok books for a week? And as someone who is very new to the reading hemisphere and trying to read more to be able to write better for her book, and it's a bit weird if you write but then you don't read books, and yeah, I've learnt my lesson and a bitch needs to learn how to read. This week we are only reading BookTok books, so I placed an order under the works, and the works actually have a section dedicated to BookTok books. Who would have thought? We are starting off with the one and only, the only book I already had on this list. It's Icebreaker. I feel like even before I was on BookTok, even before I started my writing journey, you could not escape these cartoon fucking people. They were everywhere. Everyone has read it. Everyone knows it. I don't know if everyone loves it, each to their own. But I've had this book, I want to say a few months after it launched. I've had this book for a while and I still haven't read it. So all I know is, well, an ice skater and a hockey player. I think it's pretty fucking self-explanatory. I don't really know what to expect. I know it's spicy. If you would like to get your hands on Icebreaker and all the other books I'll be reading in this video, watch until the end for the giveaway. I will be doing a giveaway where I'll be giving away copies of these books, so if anyone wants one, do your girl solid and subscribe. Completely off topic. Look how much my bedroom, like, a mess. That's not good, and I need to pluck my eyebrow hairs. Before I forget, bookmark of choice for this video is this little paper cat one. For today's book read, we have a vanilla oat matcha. It's chapter 1 and everyone's fucking. I've just finished it and now I'm on chapter 2. There's a hand near my... That isn't mine. So I just finished chapter 6. That much through the book. I like it. I like the banter. My favourite character so far? Ryan. What a legend. What a sweetheart. Love that for him. Hate Aaron. Don't know what his deal is. So yeah, hopefully he gets even better. But for now, I'm gonna go and do some work, have some dinner, and then I'm gonna read a big chunk of this before I go to bed tonight. Like I said, we only have a week to read everything. So far, really enjoying this. No romance as of yet, but it's brewing. It's brewing. I can appreciate a little bit of a slow burn. Guys, I don't think this is a slow burn. I'm on chapter 9. This isn't a slow burn. Good morning. I woke up quite late. So I think the plan is I've already had a protein shake. I'm gonna do some work. After that, I'm gonna clean up, do a workout, and then start reading the book. I'm thinking I need to finish the book today. Yeah, I gotta finish this book today if I'm even gonna have a chance to finish it. I read... How much did I read last night? I think I only read a chapter before I fell asleep. Yeah, whoopsie. Hi everyone, I've just got out of the shower. I've been working all day and I've cleaned my room. So I've been busy, but now I'm going to continue reading. I have probably about 70% of the book left and I'm going to try and finish it before I go to bed tonight. So I'm going to spend quite a few hours reading it. Oh, got moisturiser on, my glasses are slipping down my nose. I'm gonna finish it. I am enjoying it. I don't think this is a miscommunication trope. I could be wrong, but I'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this and I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. Hi everyone. Day 3. You know how I said last night I was gonna finish the book or finish basically all of it? Someone might have fallen asleep, so I didn't read it. However, today I don't have work. I'm going on a little coffee shop date, then I'm going to do a food shop, and then once I'm back, had dinner, I have nothing planned from like 5 p.m. until 11 p.m. So I should be able to finish it today. I do have a question though. For people who are able to read and finish a book in one sitting, how are you doing this? I just don't have the attention span for that. It takes me a few hours to even finish like 5 chapters because like my mind just gets distracted by other stuff. So yeah, but I'm feeling optimistic today that I'll be able to finish it, but it's definitely a lot of slow burn. It's very, very spicy. Now I love a spicy book, do not get me wrong, but I feel like it's like every chapter. I know some people like that. I'm not opposed to it. It just wasn't what I was expecting. So yeah, we're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish it, and then once I've finished it, I'll give you my final thoughts. But right now, my boyfriend's in the shower, so I'm gonna try and crack out a chapter before he comes out. You know what? I was wondering earlier, I was staring into the screen, I was like, why do I look so weird? Blurry. Let's get to it. Oh, I know people are gonna wonder, am I a spine keeper or a spine killer?
I have murdered you all!
I'm a spine killer, bitch. I think books should be read in. Yeah. Sorry, did that trigger some people? I am so sorry. This is a bit spicy for 10 a.m. in the morning.
Spicy!
Was an eventful chapter 16 that was. I don't know if it's because I'm not into casual stuff, if that makes sense. I'm not into casual flings. I'm hoping they get together, but I guess I'll just need to read to find out. Hi guys, it is day 4? Day 4. I finished Icebreaker last night. Yay! Yay! I liked it. I did really enjoy it actually. I think one of the best bits about it for me was the complexity of her relationship with Aaron. I feel like it was executed really well. I feel like we don't really see that a lot nowadays. So yeah, very much enjoyed that. The spice was good. It was great. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I think the only thing I didn't really get / disliked, not that I hated it, don't get me wrong, was when she fell into the lake. I don't know, it just felt really random and super rushed. To take that out and it wouldn't really matter. I don't know how to put it. So having that, I've built up more towards her skating competition and her actually skating with Aaron and the consequences of that. Would recommend. Onto book 2, which you guys have probably seen for the little pile over there. It's Powerless, baby. I feel like I've seen this all over TikTok, plus like its sequels. Is it Fearless or something like that? Got sprayed edge. And then some of them have like beautiful designs. Hunted, hunter, destined for each other. That's all I need to know. I don't really read the blurbs. This is gonna sound so bad. I haven't read the blurbs for any of these. I've just chose them based on the fact they were under the BookTok section and because of the cover and because I sort of know that they're popular. So like, I know what Icebreaker was. If this isn't fantasy or somewhat like a 180 on Icebreaker, I'm going to be very disappointed in myself. Expectations, I don't really have any. I'll keep you guys updated, but for now, I'm going to go make myself some pancakes. Yeah, some pancakes. And I will see you guys with a reading update. I am so bad at this. I said I was going to read it. It's what, 10:30? And I haven't even started. Yeah, I was working. I didn't think it was going to take me that long. So we're going to try. We're going to try reading now. I'm going to read some here. I'm going to read some in bed. For every girl who has ever felt powerless. Period. The bookmark is standing strong. Yeah, she's standing strong, alright. Alright, we're in reading mode, people. Reading mode, let's go. Oh, I don't like how these pages feel. Personal preference, that is. Okay. Hi everyone. I don't know what day it is, but we are going to read more of Powerless today. I don't have work today, but I do have a little writing call that I'm going to be doing with a friend later tonight. So before that, I need to read some more Powerless. But I'm here with the doggy, and we're gonna read. So I will see you guys in a jiffy. No more grippers for you guys. It's a bug! It's a bug, Louie! I'm on chapter 7. And things are starting to get interesting. Jax is dead. The illusion blows away in the soft breeze, sending tendrils of smoke into the morning sky, leaving behind a bloody boy, my bloody brother, Jax. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to continue reading. I don't have much left, so I'm going to try and bang it all out. Hi everyone. So this did take me longer than a week. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It took me longer than a week. Longer than I would have intended. First of all, let's get the obvious out of the way. My room. It's a mess. And you know what? That's okay. It is what it is, okay? You're not here for the tidy room. You're here for the content. Now, I will say, this is a slow burn. I love the plot. I really do love the plot. But I wasn't expecting this to be a trilogy. That's probably why there were 3 books as a bundle for sale at the works, but my conscience decided to ignore that. And I didn't think that this could be a trilogy, but it is. So I need to read the second one. But lucky for me, I'm filming another video tomorrow, so I will go ahead and buy the final 2 books tomorrow. I'm doing this thing where I don't really have enough room in my bedroom to have more books, but if it costs the same to get the book as a paperback rather than on Kindle, I'm gonna buy the fucking paperback. I ain't dumb. If it's on my Kindle Unlimited, I ain't gonna pay for a physical book. A new Waterstones opened up where I live, so we're gonna go to the works, we're gonna go to Waterstones tomorrow, and I'm very excited, but not over that, you have the review. I love this story. The chemistry between Payden and Kai, chef's kiss. The tension had me gripping the pages. Also, completely off note, do you guys, anyone else feel sensitive when handling pages, get like a sensory issue? How do you guys deal with that? Let me know. Love Kit, Jax isn't dead. And I don't think Blair's dead either, unfortunately. I was very frustrated that they didn't kiss. I also found it a shock that Kai was the one that killed Payden's father, but also at the same time, I probably should have seen that coming. I feel like it was very much either hinted or implied, or as the reader, it should have been stuck in the back of your mind that that was a possibility, but I didn't, clearly I didn't think that. What this book does so well is it's able to really allow you to imagine its surroundings. So I was able to visibly imagine the slums. I was able to see the kingdom, the bowl arena. I was able to envision everything without it being too descriptive, so it fucks up my imaginary process. I don't know how best to explain it, but this book does that really well. And as someone who's starting to get back into reading, it hit the spot. I have a lovely friend from the Czech Republic. Her name's Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Mwah, love you. How you doing, girl? She told me that this is similar to a book that came out previously and there was like a controversy about it. Hang on. Let me get the laptop. Let me get the receipts. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I'm struggling a little bit because I'm waiting for my new prescription to come through. Oh God.
But I cannot see, I'm legally blind.
Red Queen and Powerless takes a lot of inspiration, or it's plagiarizing Red Queen. Like I said, I haven't looked into it much myself because obviously I purchased this book and a bunch of other books before I actually looked into some of these authors and the controversies and stuff. So some books that I've purchased, you won't see me promote or read on the channel and stuff like that. But in this instance, I don't think the author is necessarily problematic. It could be the story, but I love the story and I'm very interested to read Red Queen after I finish this trilogy to see if it's just similar or if it's plagiarizing, because you could have a similar format of a story and change it and have different characters and stuff like that, and it just feel completely different. It's whether it feels the same. It's like the book that I'm writing right now, some people would compare it to Pride and Prejudice or Bridgerton, for example, when in reality it's just someone debuting in London in society. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones. So I'm very interested. I'm reviewing Powerless for being powerless, but I also want to recognize that this also has a bit of a controversial take about it. I am going to finish this trilogy. I am going to finish it. But I obviously didn't know about Red Queen until I was about halfway through this. So of course I will read that in my own time as well. But I just thought I should make it aware that I have just recently found out about, you know, Red Queen. And as an aspiring author, I don't think I want to be one to say negatives about a book, because I don't know, it's that kind of weird to like do. I don't really want to be seen as a book reviewer who only slams the negatives in a book. I think there's something to enjoy in every book, and I genuinely do mean that. But I also don't want to be naive or oblivious to the fact that this is supposedly similar to a very, very loved book or series called Red Queen. So I will finish the Powerless series. I will finish that first, and then I will read Red Queen. But overall, as the book as a whole, I loved it. I really, really did. I don't think I have any God, it's dusty in here. I don't think I have any qualms with it. I guess the only thing I don't like is I wish we got more insight into the king before he, you know, was like a why he is the way he is. I know sometimes in media or in books, some people are just evil for the sake of being evil, and some people have reason to be evil, and I feel like that was the one thing that confused me. Like, I couldn't tell if he was just a sick, twisted human being or he had genuine reason to be the way he is. I was leaning more towards sick, genuine, twisted being after he, you know, carved a fucking O into Peyton's chest. But yeah, I think I would have wanted a bit more backstory on that. So I'm hoping in the next 2 books I will have some insight into more of him through Kai or Kit's point of view. And I thought it was really cool at the end. It was Kit's point of view. Oh, that was really, really good. I just don't see the chemistry with Kit. Not that there needs to be banter, but I understand why Kit likes her. But yeah, I don't see it. I don't. I just would like to give you guys my overall opinion and experience as I'm reading it. I know you guys are probably wondering, oh my god, you read 2 books, wow, congratulations. I actually ordered a few books from the works, so I do want to make this a series, because my idea was to originally do 5 books in a week, and then very early on I realized that was a silly idea. Now, I did get some of these from the works, and I did get some of these secondhand, because obviously I'm a small creator, I don't have a lot of money. For my next video, so part 2 of this, so BookTok Weeks in a Week, I have Filthy Rich Fae with the sprayed edge, and Strawberry Patch Pancake House with the sprayed edge. So these are a lot smaller books, so they'll be very easy for me to digest. I'm looking forward to it. This looks and then this looks wholesome as fuck, and yeah, I need some wholesomeness too. I'm very looking forward to reading these in the coming weeks. Next week I am going on a book and writing retreat. I will be taking a book with me, like a physical book, and then I'll be reading books on my Kindle. I have a bunch of books up here. Some of them I'm gonna read off camera, because so I've learned that some of these authors are not the nicest of people, and I don't know, I just think it's not hard to be a decent human being. It's really not. You can make mistakes. I'm not dumb to that. I'm not blind to that. You're allowed to make mistakes, but also it's not hard to be a decent human being. some of these controversies after I ordered the books. And as a new BookToker and a new, like, I'm calling myself a new reader because generally I haven't read like this. I haven't sat down and read books since I was like 15, so like 10 years ago. So I would class myself as a new reader and a new BookToker. Obviously I wasn't aware. I just went for the ones that I saw all on my FYP and people promoting, and then when I looked further into it I was like, okay, right. I don't know if I feel comfortable promoting that. And look, I'm not slaying anyone who promotes certain books or authors and stuff like that, because at the end of the day I'm pretty sure they're not promoting what that author is in heat for or controversy with. I'm pretty sure no one's doing that at all. At the end of the day, they probably just enjoy a book and its series a lot, and you know, I can respect that. It's like with Harry Potter, like, oh, JK Rowling, get in the bin. I feel like you can enjoy stuff like that in your own time, and if you don't want to support the creator directly, buy them secondhand. Not to be that person, but pirate. So if you would like to win Powerless with the sprayed edge and Icebreaker, it will also have the works edition of the sprayed edge. All you have to do is subscribe and comment what books you recommend for me to read next. Because my phone's dying, my tripod is broken, I'm gonna end it here. So yeah, I'm gonna take this with me next week. But I hope you guys don't mind my rambling. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time for another BookTok video and some more book related vlogs. So I'll see you later. Make sure to subscribe. Whee!